What is prevalence? So today's topic is prevalence. Prevalence. How do you define prevalence? It is defined as the number of existing cases, the number of existing cases. This includes both old and new. This is important to remember here. Number of existing cases, old and new, in a defined population at a specified point of time, at a specified point of time. Fine. So now the formula to calculate prevalence is extremely important. Prevalence is defined as P, number of people with disease, at specified time upon population at risk at the specified time. Okay, this you can get into 100. Get the prevalence in a percentage form. One extremely important similar sounding term and extremely confusing as well, that is point prevalence. So what is point prevalence? Yeah, this is extremely important. This basically measures the frequency of disease, at a given point in time, This is known as point prevalence. This applies when data has been generated at one point of time. This P, point prevalence, is equal to C by N, where C is stated as the number of observed cases, at time t, and N is equal to population size at the time t. Okay, I'll explain it with an example. This will become easy for you. Suppose we have 150 children in a school. Okay. Screening for refractory errors like hypermetropia, myopia, anything. Screening of refractive errors at time t. 15 children require glasses. Okay. So the prevalence of refractory errors will be C by N. Number of observed cases, how many people require glasses? 15. And what is the population size? 150. Rather, what you can do is, just a second, 150, it will be 10%. Just a second, 15 by 150 into 100. Okay, understood? Fine. Now talking about another important parameter, that is period prevalence. Also known as PP. Don't confuse this with postprandial plasma glucose. Okay, fine. This measures the frequency of disease over some time. This applies when the data has been created over a period of time, as it is known as period of time. This is defined by the formula C plus I upon N, in which C is the number of prevalent cases, at the beginning of the time period. Okay, and I is the number of incident cases. I told you incidence is the number of newly detected cases, number of incident cases that develop during the period. Okay, number of incident cases that develop during the period. And finally, N is the size of the population. size of the population for this same time period, for this time period t, just considering it as t. Yeah, I know, I'll make it easy so that you memorize this easily. I'll use an example, right? Population of 150 persons. Fine. We did a follow-up for 1 year. After this 1 year follow-up, 25 had a disease in the beginning. This. Fine. And another 15 new cases developed during the year. So 15 will be the incidence because they developed during the year. Prevalence is old plus new. Incidence is new during the year. Clear? Fine. Calculate the point prevalence at the start of the period and period prevalence both. So first I'll be talking to you about point prevalence. You know the formula, right? P is equal to C by N. So what is C here? Yeah, 25. That is point prevalence at the prevalence that I told you, right? And the total population is 150. 25 by 150 is 25 at 5 are 125 6. Okay. Into 100. 17%. Fine. Then talking about period prevalence, to make this crystal clear, ironed out. Period prevalence is equal to C plus I. 25 plus 15. C is this, I is the incidence upon 150. That is 40 by 150 into 100. This comes out to be 27%. Okay. Now some important points for you to know. First point is